TV on another banger, man. Got this franchise game. About to smash this bum ass dude.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara.
All these niggas do is quit anyway.
So we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I just want my money at the end.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Myers gets the point after the go, and the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him.
Let's go, run back. Let's go, run back.
Touchdown.
Let's go, run back.
The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw. Break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns? So let's find out. The kick is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
Come on, bum. Oh, shit, I'm in a party with y'all. You can't hear me.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by... Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down in the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd down, Purdy. Buying some time right. Kittle brings it in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying to push his first throw is an interception. That's Diamador. And the 49ers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Brought in by Ayuk. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's brought in by Jennings. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 6 now. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Throwing on second and 10. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out first and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Pressure comes. Purdy. He's got it. He has the San Francisco touchdown. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Hits him on the out route.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a match.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. They send a man in motion. Darnold now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Darnold looking to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Putting a receiver in motion. Play action on first down. He fires one deep down the road. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds too. I don't believe it. Give him 32 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Throwing here, Darnold. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. From the gun, they give to Brown. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got third and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Now Darnold. Rolling out to his left.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Seahawks fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. Completed here to McCaffrey. Have him gain about a handful there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Brought down by Quay Walker. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. 4th down coming up. They put Shark in motion left. Purdy trying on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. 1st and 10 from the 41. Darnold gets this to Fant. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Darnold. Chased out to his right. He's got it at the 5. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. It's cut near the sideline.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy when you're on 2nd down.
Throwing it again here. Has it down close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd goal. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
No, I'm in this franchise game real quick.
To throw, here's Darnold. On the move, hit it right.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting to the bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first and what looked like a broken play.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Fred Warner.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway. The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
That throw finds Kittle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun, hand off to McCaffrey. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought down by Quay Walker. Offense up to the line fast. Into the hands of Kittle. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. DJ Chuck there for the catch. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap for Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a...
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
Escapes the pocket. That's complete. Here's Brown. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. He puts some power on a deep one left. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. One last play before the break. Motion man sent left. One final shot before halftime. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
For the life of me, I will never understand why you give that returner another shot after you already took one to the house. You can feel it. He's brimming with confidence. He wants you to kick the ball to him. And he nearly took a second one to the house again. He now sets his team up with great field position.
From the 46, Kittle brings it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the counter, McCaffrey. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker. Offense in the hurry-up here. Man in motion here. 2nd and 6 now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And this is only a short gain. He's stuck down at the 33. Working quickly here. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Darnold looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd and 10 now. Forced out to his right. Launching deep down the right sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's Darnold to throw. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Darnold. Chased out to his right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on second down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing here, Darnold. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the 49ers will go on offense. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's a 49er first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Purdy on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Has it in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Darnold now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here's Darnold. Headed out right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4. They're going for this. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Catch made by Chark. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just keep backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here he is on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's the snap on fourth. And they get to him. The fourth down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw. Here's Darnold. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
He rolls to his right. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First down throw by Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
The Duke gets him some running room. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The 49ers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To throw it on first down. Hauled in by Waddle. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Pass play now. That throw behind his intended target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Seahawks just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. They'll try and throw it here. Has a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Trying to set this up quick. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Into the hands of Kittle. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Reek Woolen with the INT. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks take 7 points off the deficit.
Seahawks 21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning right is Ayuk. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Brought in by Ayuk. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Gets out of trouble. Oh, he put everything he had, and they pick him off again. Picked off by Julian Love. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4?
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. Been a really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. A give left side to McCaffrey. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The 49ers are running them out of the building. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds at the 22-yard line on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. One final shot here. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
Hey, yo, fresh out the...
Let's fucking go. Finally got a full game. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.